If this is your first time clicking on this video, I meet you with greetings. If this isn't your first time and you're returning, I meet you with greetings. Another episode of the Part of My Back Show is me, host Sebastian West. Follow me on Instagram at _Sebastian West, where you can check out my artwork in all of its splendor. Also drop snippets of this, me talking about movies on Instagram. Also, I think I should mention, press the like button and subscribe button. I don't know. Getting used to that. Anywho, if you don't like what I'm kicking, like what I'm spitting, just know when you tune to this, the cloth is different. Now, if those who have checked out my channel in times past, I drop lists. Have to emphasize lists. So, from time to time, I drop these lists. Sometimes they're controversial, sometimes they're not. That's up to you guys to decide. So recently, I stated in a previous video that I would drop my the most liked samurai films to me. Okay, they may not be popular, some may not have heard of these films. They are the most liked samurai films to me. So this is what I came up with. Now I'm not going to go into much detail about the movies because this video will probably be 30 minutes, and I know people their attention span is short like myself, so they don't want to see bozo like me blabbering about samurai films for the past 30 minutes. So I'll keep it brief, and I will just mention these films that I've watched and I think they're pretty dope. So if you have the time, check out at least one or two of these samurai films that I thought were pretty entertaining. Now, from 1 to 10, that doesn't mean that I like one better than the next. It's just that that's where they fall. So this is the list I came up with. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that they're in not chronological order from best to worst. Just 10 movies. Just 10 movies that I compose a list. And here we go. Let's get right into it. Now, Shogun Assassin, of course, I'm going to mention that. Dropped in 1980. Like the film, like the quotes, like the storyline, cinematography was nice. Shogun Assassin, that's number one. And number two, 13 Assassins, came out in 2010. I liked 13 Assassins a lot. I think it was a breath of fresh air during that time in 2010. We were getting some sort of monotony with films being made. So 2010 kind of the film 13 Assassins kind of broke the mold per se. I like the idiom for some reason, broke the mold. I wonder who came up with that, broke the mold. And I didn't break mold. Anywho, The Blind Swordsman came out in 2004. Now, The Blind Swordsman is a remake. I like the remake. The original was cool, but the remake was better. To me, my opinion. It just looked better, and the storyline was better to me. Blade of the Immortal. Now, Blade of the Immortal might be a popular samurai movie. It came out in 2017. I'm sure if you follow this sort of genre, you've seen Blade of the Immortal. But if you haven't, Blade of the Immortal is one of those. I think it goes along with Shogun Assassin, meaning popularity. Sword of Doom, 1966. Black and white movie. Sword of Doom I watched this maybe a year ago, if I'm not mistaken. I watched this a year ago and I was shocked. It was a recommendation. Sword of Doom. The pacing it may be slow for some, but once it pick up, it's pretty entertaining and the acting is phenomenal. So check out Sword of Doom if you get a chance. The Hidden Blade, 2004. The Hidden Blade. Fire movie. I like the storyline too, by the way. The Hidden Blade. It's tough. The whole concept of the sword, how he used the sword. Pause. So it's different. It's not, you have to watch the movie to know what I'm talking about. The Swordsman dropped in 2020. Beautiful movie. Beautiful film. I remember watching this and I think I recommended it to people. Like, if you have a chance, just watch how beautiful this movie is. The storyline and the directing is the top-notch cinematography, written well. It's just stunning the way certain scenes look flawless. So check out The Swordsman. Yojimbo, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right, dropped in 1961. I just watched this, I think 2 years ago, when the world quote-unquote shut down. I watched this, Yojimbo, dropped in 1961. What a film. If this would be my introduction to samurai films, this would be the film. This one right here, Yojimbo. And it goes together with another film. It's like a pack, if I'm not mistaken. Like, people out there know what I'm talking about. Now, Love and Honor. I reviewed this on my channel. Love and Honor dropped in 2007. It's a great love story. Although it's not a sappy love story. It's not a sappy samurai love story. It is not. So be prepared. It's not one of those. Love and Honor is a good one though. The pacing is a little bit slow. But once it starts to dive into the story and things start to unravel, you'll appreciate it. Cinematography is good too. Last but not least, the Twilight Samurai dropped in 2002. Think I spoke about this film as well on my channel. The Twilight Samurai. Great story. These are all different. Like each and every one of these films are different. I know people have this misconception that all samurai movies are the same, yet and still they are not. So that is my list of the 10 samurai movies that I recommend. I think I'll name them again. We'll start with Shogun Assassin, 13 Assassins, The Blind Swordsman. Yes, I'm reading off my phone because I cannot remember these films off the top. Yeah. So, The Blind Swordsman, Blade of the Immortal, Sword of Doom, The Hidden Blade, The Swordsman, Yojimbo, Love and Honor, The Twilight Samurai. That is my 10 films, my 10 samurai films I recommend. Check one of them out if you can. Put some comments below if you have checked out any of these films. And give me some feedback. Alright, remember, big shots number little shot that kept shooting. Slow run's better than no run. If you don't like my reviews, cut me some slack. And if that ain't good enough, pardon my back. I'll probably drop a blog while I'm down there. I have a basketball tournament to attend, so I might drop some footage from that on the YouTube channel. And I might drop a review while I'm down there. Enough about that shenanigans, man. Meantime, hold it down. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Pardon my back. Salute.